What's going on, everybody? It's Uncle Roig. We're at it again. Just want to clear up something real quick. Everybody who's just subscribed recently and left me a little tip below, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. That means the world to me. I just want to drop this little piece of information that I got, and literally it set off a little bomb in my head. And if it has the same effect on you as it did on me, please go ahead down in the comment section, leave the little bomb emoji, and I'll know exactly what you were talking about. Let's get started. So I got asked by a relatively wealthy person, how close are you to homelessness? And I said, what do you mean by that? I mean, at the time, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And he says, would you have a good job? I said, yeah. And he said, well, how much money are you making? I said, 20 bucks an hour. And in the part of the country where I'm in here in Ohio, that's great money. Now, if you're out in California, you might not even be able to eat. But where I'm at, that's pretty good for this part. So he said, all right. He said, so you're at 20 bucks an hour, right? He said, I want you to stand over there and don't move. I said, okay. He said, I'm going to be $0 an hour. And he goes, you see the distance between us? I said, yeah. So he says, hey, I got a question. Can you take a $10 an hour pay cut right now? I said, well, no. So he moved about halfway over. And he goes, okay. He goes, well, let me try to make this simpler for you. He goes, can you take a $5 an hour pay cut? I go, absolutely not. Moves over a little bit more. Says, now, this is as easy as it's going to get. Please tell me you could take a $2 an hour pay cut, right? I said, no. And he goes, be very careful. He goes, you're not that far away. And this little bomb just went off in my head, and I literally got goosebumps. I couldn't even understand like that I was really that close. I mean, we all just can't be a flat tire, a transmission going out away from losing everything. The only way to put distance between us and homelessness, no matter how much you make an hour, offloading that credit card debt, the student loan debt, and usually the car payment's the biggest one, but a combination of the three. So that's just a little piece of information that I hope that helps in some way. Again, I'm just dedicating my life to this channel to try to keep dropping these little tidbits and doing some things for people to try to help them out of the situation that they're in, because I was stuck for so long, and I was in this scenario for 15 years and never even realized it. I mean, literally a flat tire, a transmission going out away from losing everything. And God forbid the employer went under, then we just tend to want to blame it on the employer. Well, they screwed me over, they went out of business, or it's so-and-so's fault. I just take responsibility now for all of my shortcomings and money problems, and everything's my fault. By blaming myself, that gives me the ability to fix it. If I just say, Steve over here is the problem, well, then only Steve can fix my problems. Hence why I don't relinquish the control by taking full responsibility for my shortcomings. And really, all it was just a lack of knowledge. I never really thought about it like that. So if this again has affected you, please comment below. I'd love to hear it. Until next time, let me know what's going on in your world. Sheesh.